Hello survivors, I'm Div, and these are the top items I try to find as a fresh spawn in DayZ. The bare minimum I try to find at the start is any food and a sharp object, preferably a knife. You need food and hydration to travel further on. Look for any food you can get your hands on, such as jars of honey and cans of conserved food. Also, make sure to listen to any chicken sounds when you loot through your first few villages. If you're very unlucky and can't find anything to eat in the houses you search, you'll quickly have to adapt. Go fishing, or look for an animal to kill. Don't sneak past all of the zombies, kill them as they also have a chance of dropping some food. A knife is going to be your most useful tool in the game. Here's a list of why you really want to find one. Skinning, gutting and quartering animals for food, making a fire early on, then sharpening sticks so you can cook your food on the fire. Opening cans of food that you found, crafting things like rope, fishing hooks and rags, and many more. As you continue searching, you'll quickly get tired of killing zombies with your bare hands. You want to find a proper zombie killer, which later on in the game might be something like a suppressed pistol. But early on, you really just want to find a good melee weapon. Some of my personal favorites are the pickaxe, the baseball bat, firefighter axe, a machete, or just any basic knife if you have any spare ones. It's possible to stay hydrated by finding cans of soda or eating food that isn't dry, but the best thing to look for early game is simply a water pump. These are common in most towns and villages, so make sure to keep an eye out for your local well. When you do find it, have a long drink until you can see the stomach full icon. This will last you for a long time. The t-shirt you have when you spawn in is not very warm. To avoid freezing and catching a cold, you quickly want to find some better clothing. When looting, compare the insulation levels to equip the warmest clothes you can find. Also, by upgrading your clothes, you'll get more inventory space, so keep an eye on how much storage space is provided by any given piece of clothing. A pair of gloves is important to have, not just for the insulation, but also to keep your hands from getting bloody. If you eat or drink with bloody hands, there's a very high chance you'll catch a disease. You want to be able to get food from animals without having to go and wash your hands every time. If you're unlucky and can't find a pair of gloves, make sure to get some rags and craft some improvised ones. Backpacks are crucial for increasing your inventory space. Without one, you'll be severely limited in what you can carry. Keep an eye out for backpacks of various sizes and styles. Bigger backpacks can hold more items, but they may make you more visible to other players. You can survive for a very long time by just staying warm and having enough food and drink. Nonetheless, there's many tools and items that you can find which will make your life in DayZ much easier. A water bottle. Fill this up at the nearest well and then carry it with you if you venture out into a place that doesn't have clean water. A can opener. When you use a knife or another sharp tool to open cans of food, some of the food will spill and be lost. A can opener doesn't take much inventory space, and it ensures that you always get the maximum food out of every can that you find. Sewing kit and leather sewing kit. Your clothing will degrade over time and get ruined by zombies. When this happens, the insulation level will drop. Find these tools to repair your clothes so that you can continue staying warm. Duct tape. This can be used to craft many useful items, such as splints and bottle suppressors. If you don't find any sewing kits, duct tape can also be used to repair damaged clothing. Rope. This isn't just used to tie up your victims and then force feed them human flesh. You can also use rope to craft other things, like a fishing rod or a backpack. Flashlight or a head torch. When night falls, you don't want to be completely in the dark. A head torch is preferred because you want to keep your hands free in case you need to use your weapon. The menace of other players hunting you for your stuff is always going to be the biggest threat in DayZ. Before you start traveling too far inland, make sure to find some way of protecting yourself. Your baseball bat won't get you very far when you run into a house and someone is sitting there with a sporter. Look for basic weapons, such as a pistol with a magazine and some ammo, or maybe a decent shotgun with some shells. You won't always be able to find everything on this list. Usually, you'll have some bits and pieces, and you'll need to adapt to the situation. And that's okay. Being able to adapt is one of the key challenges of the game, and it will make every one of your adventures feel unique. Please write in the comments which items you never skip looting, and which essentials you always look for before heading to the next town. Also, I really enjoy making these short and concise educational videos for DayZ, so let me know in the comments which topics I should do next. Lastly, this is a completely new channel that I'm trying to grow, so if you don't mind, please subscribe and I'll make sure to make more videos for you. Thanks for watching and see you next time.